Thiago Emiliano da Silva is top 5 center backs all time, and he's not 5th. He's top 5, and he's not 5th. What do you mean this guy's 40 years old? What do you mean this guy's 40 years old? This guy could legitimately start for some of the top European clubs currently, right now. Nah, sin folie. Thiago Silva, El Capitano, legend at 3 clubs legitimately. Milan, PSG, and Chelsea. The guy, can you hate Thiago Silva? Can you legitimately hate Thiago Silva? A great person, a proper defender, clean, no issues. Thiago Silva over Sergio Ramos. Thiago Silva over Sergio Ramos. He's cleaner. He's a better pure defender. Reads the space. Better IQ. Thiago Silva over Sergio Ramos. What a game. Fluminense. Wesh. Fluminense. Beating the Champions League finalists in Internazionale Milano 2-0. And deservedly so. Because yes, Inter had the possession. Yes, Inter had probably more shots. Yes, Inter this, yeah. But they beat them. They had chances too. Arguably could have scored a 3rd goal. Scored an offside goal. They did everything. What a performance. Wow. And honestly, I do not know where to begin. Because first and foremost, I want to give flowers to Fluminense. First and foremost, I got to give flowers to Fluminense, who in this game, yes, were outpossessed 32 to 68, but had the higher XG, 1.16. So it's not like they always a smash and grab victory. So they were deserved winners. On top of that, had slightly fewer shots, same shots on target, same big chances created. They were there. They were going battling neck and neck. Wow. Just look at the squad that they had. The performance, Thiago Silva, 7.7. Their keeper, Fabio, who's 44 years old. Les gars, c'est quoi cette dinguerie? 44 years old. I know keepers, have crazy longevity and whatnot. But 44 is mental, is crazy. You're pushing 50. And you're still... Oh, les gars, c'est une dinguerie. C'est une dinguerie. What a performance just by the entire team, the fan base, the Brazilians, the way Brazil has taken this. If you're not taking this tournament seriously, the South Americans will. And Brazil in particular. Because yes, Argentina disappointed. Brazilian teams are here. The Joga Bonito, the Samba, the Carnavals, everything, they're here. The passion you seeing the Fluminense players at full time, going, celebrating at the center circle, putting the Fluminense flag down there, praying together. Guys, it nearly brought a tear to my eyes. Wow. This bar PSG after PSG, that's the team I'm supporting. I'm hopping on that Fluminense bandwagon. Voilà, call me this. I'm hopping on that Fluminense bandwagon. I need to see a PSG Fluminense final. I could rest easy. Nah, c'est une folie. Arias, their forwards. Cano, they were crazy. They were just absolutely crazy. What a performance. Deserved winners. Y'a rien à dire. Nothing much more to say. But now, coming on to the European team. Wow. Internazionale Milano. Wow. First and foremost, I'd like to go and say to any Inter supporters out there, wow, we're praying for you guys. All right. We're praying for you guys. We hope it's okay. I'm praying for you guys. I am praying for you guys because, wow, to have what's happened to you guys, c'est chaud. So at this point now, you think you gave up a Scudetto. You got smacked in the Coppa Italia semifinal against your local rivals. You got smacked, humbled, battered, bruised, humiliated, bent over in a Champions League final with the biggest ever scoreline in a Champions League final, the biggest demonstration of force in a Champions League final by PSG, 5-0. You then come to this Club World Cup, draw your first game against Monterrey, win your second game against Urawa Red Diamonds, narrowly with a 94th minute winner, and then at the end, finally beat the River Plate 2-0. But again, if I'm not mistaken, they scored both goals whilst River were down a man. Bro, this fall off needs to be studied. This fall off by Inter needs to be studied. If we just look at their last couple games, the fixtures that they've had. If we go back, so there's this loss against Fluminense. That's one. The win against River Plate, where if I'm not mistaken, they won whilst they were up. The narrow win at the very end with a 94th minute winner against 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙾 Diamonds. You go back further beyond that. A draw against Monterrey, the smacking against PSG, a win against Como. I think Como with this game as well, we're a man down. A draw against Lazio, a narrow win against Torino, and then obviously there's the infamous win against Barcelona. And honestly, you know what? This win almost makes that loss. Barca taking L's. Barca catching strays. Barcelona are catching strays. How did Barcelona concede 7 goals to this team? At one point, the best defense in Europe getting pumped, getting bent over backwards. Not just, okay, at least against PSG, you can say PSG's one of the best teams. Well, no. 𝙀𝙀𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙾 was pressuring this team. Monterrey were pressuring this team. And now Fluminense have now gone and beat them 2-0, convincing scoreline. Nah, c'est chaud. C'est chaud. Inter, this fall needs to be studied. The fall off needs to be studied. Wow. Because I was going here, and I think it's Kurt and whatnot, going and saying that they need to win. If they won, this would salvage their season. New managers, their manager leaves. They've had to leave. I know players back home. I know 𝙀𝙪𝙨𝘾𝘼𝑍𝑒𝑠 not there. I know Taremi's not there. They've had, player fitness issues, so on and so forth. But still, nah. This fall needs to be studied. Round of 16 exit. At least, if they went on to the quarterfinals, lost to City, it'd still be very disappointing. But still, it's respectable. You lost to South American opposition, and respect to South American football. But Inter Milan, one of the best teams in Europe, a team that finished, 3rd, if I'm not mistaken, or 4th, pardon me, in the group phase of the Champions League. A team that knocked out one of the brightest, best teams in Europe, in Barcelona, is getting knocked out by Fluminense. This fall off needs to be studied. And as I said again, wow, if you're a Barca fan, it must hurt even more. Because I know Barca fans were coping tremendously when PSG smacked them. But at least you can say, it's PSG. It's one of the best teams. But now Fluminense were able to do what Barcelona could not do. And that's beat Inter this season. That's crazy. That is crazy. Fluminense were able to do what Barcelona could not. Over 2 legs Barca had. They led for 3 minutes? For 3 minutes. 3 minutes into this game, Fluminense were leading. Nah. Barca are catching strays at this tournament. That's crazy. But nah, the legend, Thiago Silva. I'm rooting for you guys. I know it's going to be hard. Most likely, I'm rolling this before the Man City versus 𝙀𝙊𝘾𝘼𝙎𝙾 game. Obviously, most likely, Man City make it through. But in that game, massive underdogs. Oh my goodness, I will be the biggest Fluminense supporter. Thiago Silva. I need a Thiago Silva PSG reunion in the final. We did not give him his due goodbyes. I want to see that final. And obviously, cheeky little win against them. But Thiago Silva, he can lift that trophy with us. Les guys, Thiago, even if we play Fluminense in that final and we beat them, Thiago Silva can come and he can lift the trophy with us. Les gars, je le dis. C'est chaud. But wow. I don't know. Wow. This tournament, not gonna lie, it's picking up gas. It's picking up gas. It's becoming a lot more interesting. And again, as I go and say, I underestimated the South American teams. But as I said, as I think it's Aaron says, if you're not going to take this tournament seriously, the South Americans will. The Brazilians will. Fluminense, Palmeiras, they will take it seriously. Even Flamengo the other day were going and narrowly, pushing Bayern. Why? C'est chaud, les gars. C'est chaud. But guys, thank you guys for watching this video. It's been a pleasure as always. Thank you guys so much. I look forward to whatever this couple of has to go. There's the Al Hilal Man City game. There's the Juve Real game and the final Dortmund versus Monterrey game. But not going to lie, these quarterfinals, they're looking tasty. They are looking tasty. And this tournament, it's growing on me. Slowly but surely, it's beginning to grow on me. But yeah, thank you guys very much. It's been a pleasure as always. I hope you guys enjoyed these videos and keep up the support. It's been a pleasure as always. And remember, stay safe, stay kind, and stay blessed. Godspeed.